It's really exciting because I don't know if you know, but I've been out with an injury for 20 months with hamstring injuries and shoulders and stuff. And I remember I called my dad on the phone one time during the spring, said I don't ever think I'm gonna play football again. I never thought I was gonna be back, and to be playing the best football of my life, it's an unbelievable feeling.
Yeah, because because you're right. He did come here as a defensive back, and the thing that happened, he kept pulling his hamstring, kept on having hamstring problems. This element with it, this element with him, and the thing that we decided we saw him on video, and he's so explosive. Well, that's part of the problem right there. He's so explosive, and so then the thing that we thought more and more about it, we talked more and more about it, was the fact that, he won't have to get to top end speed as much as a linebacker as he would as a defensive back, but he'd still have to get there, be explosive and get there quickly. And so the thing is, we just wanted to see if he could do it and if it would hold up, because he's strong, he's physical, he's a great listener, and he's a great team player. And so when we first approached him about it, he was like, Coach, I've never played linebacker. And it was like, Jeb, this probably will help your hamstring. It'll probably be able to help us keep you healthier longer. And plus, you'll help the team. And so he said, well, hey, let's give it a whirl. And the thing that we did, our trainers, David did a great job of bringing him around, and Mark Watuska, our strength coach, did a great job of evening out the muscle imbalances. And then the thing that we did was we didn't push him too hard too early. It was strictly on him to tell me I'm okay, or hey, Coach, I need to sit down for a little. I need to back out the drills for a little bit. And the only thing I ever asked him was that he was honest with me.
Right.
And so when he would work hard, there were times early where he'd say, hey, I've got to rest this thing a little bit, okay? And then in the time that he could go harder, kept increasing. And so there did come a time, though, where the strength coach says he was totally healthy. The trainer said he was totally healthy. The holdup was really up here between the ears.
Right.
And not that he's a psycho kid, because he's not. He's a great kid. The thing was that we had to let him push himself, and we had to push him further than what we had and what he would have allowed earlier. And we just kept pushing that point. Then finally, it was a situation where we said, he kept progressing on it, that there came a point where we're like, Jeb, we got to go. We've got to see exactly what's going to happen, because the thing is, if we got to push it to the as far as we can go now, because we can't find out in week 2 or week 1 or week 3 when we're counting on you that it's a no-go. We've got to find out now.
Right.
And then he went over the top with it, and it's been fine ever since. But
I mean, it would be cool, but number one, I want us to win the game Saturday, and I think we got the guys to do it. I think we got the scheme to do it, and I think we can make it happen. Because
the thing is, there's still some transition from DB to linebacker, even though he was there in the spring. There's still some transition still going on with it. The more he plays and the more he practices, obviously at that position, he'll start learning the little nuances that, like, David Lazier knows, and Dylan Wojciechowski know about their positions. And so he just keeps getting a little bit better each day. And the thing that he does a really good job of that most young people don't do, if he has a question, he asks them. He asks the questions that he needs to ask. And there's a lot of kids that they won't ask the question. But, Jeb will ask the questions that need to be asked, and my hat goes off to him on that.
Mm-hmm. I absolutely believe that we've had a culture change here at Stetson, where we've had a culture of losing and selfishness in the past, and now everyone's about the team. Everyone's excited to get to work every day, and I think it's going to translate into wins real soon.
We played well on defense so far. The thing that we've done, we've hurt ourselves through penalties, personal foul, or offsides. Last week we missed some tackles that we shouldn't have missed. We had guys in grasp and didn't get them to the ground, which is what you have to do. It's not a fashion show, so you get no points on what it looks like. It's get them to the ground any way you possibly can.
All right, and so you got Davidson this week. You know anything about it? Have you watched film or anything?
Yes, sir. They've got a couple good receivers. They've done some things to us in the past that are schematically that have given us trouble, and we've been looking at those in practice and in the film room, and I think we're ready for them.